business that may properly come before the City Council.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to a special session of the Dubuque City Council for March 23rd, 2026. As a reminder to our participants, you can provide in-person input or virtual audio and written input during tonight's public hearing. Input options during the live meeting include in-person attendees may approach the podium when the mayor asks if there is any public input for the public hearing. Remote attendees can log into GoToMeeting using the login links, phone numbers, and access code that appear on the broadcast and live stream and posted on the front page of the meeting agenda. This option includes audio input and written chat input. If you are participating via computer, indicate that you would like to speak in the chat function. If you are participating via phone, indicate that you would like to speak during the appropriate section. All comments, whether in person or virtual, must be accompanied by a name and address. Additionally, written public input is accepted by contacting the City Council directly from the city's webpage at www.cityofdubuque.org/councilcontacts and through the City Clerk's office email at ctyclerk@cityofdubuque.org. Attendance for the session is as follows. Mayor Kavanaugh?
Here.
Council members Leyendecker?
Here.
Thank you. Resnick?
Here.
Roussel?
Here.
Sprank?
Here.
Staver?
Here.
Wethel?
Here.
City Manager Van Milligan?
Here.
And City Attorney Brumwell.
Here.
Thank you. Our public hearing this evening is approving a First Amendment to Development Agreement between the City of Dubuque, Iowa and Cronin Development Incorporated.
Mr. Mayor,
Ms. Roussel.
I move to receive and file and adopt the resolution.
Second by Wethel.
Motion by Roussel, second by Wethel. Mike, please.
Thank you. Economic Development Director Jill Connors is recommending City Council adopt the attached resolution approving the First Amendment to the Development Agreement by and between the City of Dubuque and Cronin Development for the construction of a mixed-use building at the corner of 5th and Main Street. Since the execution of the development agreement, the Cronin team has worked with city staff and identified an additional small area of land that is required to square off the northeast corner of the property. In order for the city to convey that property, a First Amendment to the development agreement is required. The amendment has been prepared in order to allow for the following: adding new land to the project, establishing easement areas and revocable and irrevocable license areas, imposing new infrastructure, utility, and permitting obligations, establishing required bonding, inspections, and platting procedures, creating mechanisms for early site access. All other terms and conditions of the original development agreement remain unchanged. I concur with the recommendation and respectfully request Mayor and City Council approval.
Thank you, Mike. We are on a public hearing to consider City Council adopt the attached resolution approving the First Amendment to the Development Agreement by and between the City of Dubuque, Iowa and Cronin Development Incorporated for the construction of a mixed-use building at the corner of 5th and Main Streets. Do we have any public input on this item this evening?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Will Gronin, and I reside at 955 Washington Street, Unit 323. On behalf of Mike Almendinger, President of Kilburn Group, and our team at Gronin, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to be a part of what we believe will be a transformative multifamily project located directly across Main Street from the John Ellis Butler College of Osteopathic Medicine. Our teams have appreciated the opportunity to work with the city staff throughout various stages of this development, helping bring us to where we are today. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the project, please do not hesitate to reach out anytime. We would be happy to address them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Will, for your comments. Any other public input this evening? Anything virtually?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Seeing no other public input, back to us for discussion or questions then. Not seeing any or hearing any. Okay. All right. Well, a motion on the table here is to receive and file and adopt the resolution. So, Adrian, would you call the roll, please?
Sprank?
Aye.
Kavanaugh?
Aye.
Wethel?
Aye.
Staver?
Aye.
Leyendecker?
Aye.
Resnick?
Aye.
Roussel?
Aye.
That motion passes 7-0.
We'll move on to our action item, which is approval of plat of survey of a portion of West 6th Street right-of-way to be known as City Lot 61B in the City of Dubuque, Iowa, for vacating petition.
Mr. Mayor,
Ms. Wethel.
I move to receive and file and adopt the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Wethel, second by Resnick. Mike, please.
Thank you. City Engineer Gus Ahoyas is recommending City Council approval of the plat of survey vacation of City Lot 61B. I concur with the recommendation and respectfully request Mayor and City Council approval.
Thank you, Mike. This is an action item, so I'll just bring it back to us for discussion at the table. Not seeing or hearing any. All right, motion here is to receive and file and adopt the resolution. Adrian, would you call the roll, please?
Sprank.
Aye.
Kavanaugh.
Aye.
Wethel.
Aye.
Staver.
Aye.
Lyon-Decker.
Aye.
Resnick.
Aye.
Roussel.
Aye.
That motion passes 7-0.
Our final item is an item set for public hearing, which is setting a public hearing petition to vacate a portion of West 6th Street right-of-way to be known as City Lot 61B in the city of Dubuque, Iowa, for vacating petition for April 6th, 2026.
Mr. Mayor,
Ms. Wethel.
I move to receive, file, and adopt the resolution and set the public hearing for April 6th, 2026.
Second by Sprank.
Motion by Wethel, second by Sprank. Adrian, would you call the roll, please?
Sprank.
Aye.
Kavanaugh.
Aye.
Wethel.
Aye.
Staver.
Aye.
Lyon-Decker.
Aye.
Resnick.
Aye.
Roussel.
Aye.
That motion passes 7-0. Those three items were the only items on the agenda for this special session, so we actually have another session that starts at 6:30 this evening, but for now, we will be adjourned. Thank you.